This morning, we are stepping up campaign on voluntary blood donation. It's not the first time we're having this kind of conversation, but we have to bring this back because Sunday is World Blood Donor Day. So my guest is here. We're going to be shedding light on that. Dr. Voluntary Oshikomaya is Executive Secretary. Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Lagos State Blood Transfusion Service.
Yeah.
Nice to have you back in the building. Good morning, madam.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Victor.
Yeah, so long a time.
Yes.
I know the last time you were here, that was about February or so.
Yes.
So it's about 4 months.
Yes.
So how has things been for the agency?
Well, thank God to COVID. Things have not been so nice. It's a general thing in all international centers. The COVID pandemic has caused us to cancel all our donor drives. It has caused so many of our donors to continue to stay back at home.
That's right.
Knowing fully well that movement has been restricted. So things have not been so nice. But we thank God that the restrictions have been reduced and lessened in Lagos State. Things are beginning to come up again.
All right. So for those who are wondering what you guys do really at the Lagos State Blood Transfusion Service, just take us through. What are your core responsibilities?
The Lagos State Blood Transfusion Service has a vision to make sure that we have safe blood in the whole of registered facilities for use. We have a mandate to make sure that we get blood from voluntary blood donors, to make sure that the blood is screened for use and make sure that it does not have infectious agents like HIV, hepatitis, B and C, and syphilis, and any other infectious agents as mandated by WHO. It is for us to make sure that blood is transfused in appropriate centers too.
Right. And during the course of the year, precisely at the beginning of this year, you had a target.
Yes, we had a target of 200,000 units of blood.
200,000 units.
Yes.
Where have we reached so far?
Well, we have been stunted for a while. And I talked about the COVID pandemic.
Right.
Yes, it has made a lot of changes in every aspect of life in this world. Yes.
So have we been able to even raise up to 20,000 or 25,000 units?
Yeah, we have been able to do that.
Oh, you'll be able to do that?
We've gone much further than that.
Oh, good.
Yes.
So let's hope that we can hit like 100,000 in like 1 or 2 months.
Let's hope that we can reach like 120,000 by the end of this year.
So that's the ginger, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. So let's talk much more of this. When you guys collect this blood, I know, like you said, it's used for saving lives, but what's the process? Is it just that I can walk into any facility, or what process does this take?
And first of all, if you want to donate blood, you can walk, into any facility. But before blood is collected from you, you'll be given a series of questions, forms, which is the donor eligibility criteria forms. You're supposed to fill it. Questions will be asked about your general well-being. Apart from the donor eligibility criteria form, we have another form now, which is the COVID suspect, as an elimination form. We need to eliminate that.
Okay, COVID suspect
elimination form.
This is a new one, right?
It's a new one. We had to add it to it for the safety of Lagosians.
So how does it go?
Well, if you the questions, we have about 10 questions there. Some of them are your contact with the positive confirmed COVID case. We want to know if you also have symptoms like fever in the past 2 weeks. Fever, cough, breathlessness. If you've had a suspicion, any need to do a test for whatever reason, so those are the questions that we have to ask you.
Okay.
Then if you've had any form of treatment, sometimes you have fever, you just go and take some antibiotics. We need to know all those things.
All right.
So those are what is in the question. Once you are positive for anything, then we need to ask further questions to be sure that you do not have COVID before coming to donate.
And does that also mean that anyone who has that, he can't donate, right?
Well, we just put on temporary deferral until you do your test.
Okay.
Yes.
After the COVID-19 test and you're certified negative,
then you're free to come.
Okay, and do the test.
And continue your process of blood donation.
Of blood donation.
Yes.
All right. So who can donate blood?
Yes, first of all, as I say, if you are older, if you are between the ages of 18 and 65, I remember my clause, as I always try to remind everybody, you must have been donating blood before the age of 65. before we can allow you to donate blood. So if you're a first-time donor and you're coming in after the age of 60, we will not allow you to donate blood.
Why is that so?
Because from that age, a lot of comorbidities would have been coming up.
A lot of complex issues with health.
Issues with health. So you need to have a certificate of fitness from your doctor before you can donate blood before the ages of 16 and 65.
Right.
But if you've been donating blood regularly before then, we're not going to stop you.
Let's take this call. Lagos Traffic Radio. Hello there.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is calling from my place.
All right. Last man from my What's happening within your corridor?
Yeah, for the corridor now, we still have it busy. Just to inform you that we have a blue bus, high capacity bus, the metro. They are breakdown at Kusofei Inward Station for now.
Wow.
So all effort is done to move the vehicle out of the road.
Okay.
We still have the corridor very, very busy, so it's a moving one for now.
All right.
That's just the job I'm having for you.
It's at Kusofei Inward K2.
Inward K2.
All right. And talk to me about the traffic at mile 12 and coming from the rear.
The traffic is still very busy.
It's very busy.
The traffic is now in use. But due to the pressure we are having, all our sponsors are very, very much on putting the traffic as normal.
Okay. So it's a moving traffic.
We don't have any other impediments for now.
All right. So it's a moving traffic, right?
It's a moving traffic. We don't have any flood plaster on the road.
Good. All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right. So you need to watch out for movement around that corridor. He says a broken down Primero bus at Kusofei Inwards K2, slowing down your movement. But of course, all structures activated within that corridor to ensure that you move. All right. So Dr. Shikimaya, you were saying that anybody from age 18 to 65 can donate blood, right?
Yes.
And that's after you would have been able to ascertain that.
Yes. Then apart from that, we need you to have your weight of you need to have a weight of at least 45 kilograms.
Oh, okay.
Yes, the
weight matters.
The weight does matter, yes.
Ah.
Because the volume of blood taken from you also affects the weight affects the volume of blood taken from you.
Okay.
So if you have a less weight and we take the usual 1 pint from you, it will affect you.
Right.
So
but we have some people that are highly developed, but they're not up to 18, but by the time you see them, you could be taking them for like a 25-year-old person.
Oh, we won't take blood from them because of their age, yes.
Okay. All right.
So the next thing we want to do is that we want to be sure that the level of your blood is adequate. So we'll do a point of care test to check your PCV or your hemoglobin levels. If it is adequate for donation, then we will do other things like check your blood pressure.
All right.
Check your weight.
Okay.
As I've said, your pulse rates, your temperature. And then thereafter, we tell you to relax for a while, put you on the blood donor couch, and then take your blood.
Is it a simple process?
Yes, it's a simple process. Seamless.
You mean it?
Yes.
Bleeding?
Yes.
Ah. How long does it take?
Between 5 to 10 minutes from the time the needle gets into you.
5 to 10 minutes?
Yes.
And we are done?
And you're done.
Good. I wish we can just do that examination right here in the studio right now.
Don't worry.
I'm ready to donate blood.
One of these days, we are going to come with our team and have a mini donor drive at Traffic Radio.
Okay, that would be good. But talk to me. Once upon a time, we used to have blood donation compulsory for couples. Perhaps your wife is pregnant and they require that you have to donate as the husband. Is that still in existence?
No, that's no more in existence. Early last year, the first mandate from the Ministry of Health came up that no husband, no wife, as in no husband couple should have compulsory blood donation before their registration. However, we try to encourage them to donate blood, knowing fully well that the the percentage of voluntary blood donors is not as high as we want it.
Okay.
And then this was substantiated by the court's proceedings sometime this year that completely banished it. So you are allowed to register, but we do encourage the husbands that please, you don't have to come as a husband donor, just come in as a voluntary donor and donate blood.
Right. So
because it is only the blood that is in the blood bank that can save lives.
That's right. So at the moment, so your only source of boosting the blood banks is through voluntary blood donation.
Yes.
No other means? Nothing
Yes.
compulsory?
No, people do. We still have a bit of replacement donation.
Okay.
Yes.
How does that work?
That means that if you need blood, you still say, okay, some places still exists, but we try to downplay that. Please do not force anybody to donate. Instead, encourage them to be voluntary blood donors. I know if you tell someone to be a voluntary blood donor, it doesn't just replace for that particular condition, but it keeps coming every 3 months. Yes. So that is why being a voluntary blood donor is the most important thing with respect to having blood in the blood banks.
Right. So how many times can I donate blood in a year?
You can donate at least 4 times a year.
So like once every quarter?
Once every quarter.
Okay. That sounds pretty nice. All right, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. I have Dr. Bodri Oshikomaya with us here in the building. And she is Executive Secretary, Lagos State Blood Transfusion Service. Now, Sunday is World Blood Donor Day, Dr. Shikumaya. Let's talk about that quickly before we begin to take calls from our people. But let's take this update. Hello there.
Yeah, this last Awotola from Jodubega.
Awotola, what's happening within the Jodubega corridor?
Now, we are still having food all over Ghana now, but just to give you an update about broken down flat body trailer at very close to VIS at the front of Redeemed Church. Inward Damascus.
Okay.
But remember that lane is meant to be 2 lanes. But it has narrowed the lane down to 1 lane now. So, but recovery is in progress. By the time we take it off the road, I will call you back.
Now, you said this is at where now, Awotela? Grammar school.
Inward Grammar School.
Okay, VIS Inward Grammar School.
Now, the backlog has gotten to Ojudu bus stop.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. So you need to watch out for that impediment. It says broken down articulated vehicle at VIS Inwards Grammar School. All right, and backlog is at Ojudu. Okay, then. So yes, so Sunday is World Blood Donor Day.
Yes.
Let's talk about that. What's the significance of that day?
Well, World Blood Donors Day is basically to appreciate donors, our regular voluntary donors, to encourage people that have been donating before to do more, and to encourage those that have not donated to become voluntary blood donors.
Right.
Also, we use that as an opportunity to educate everybody about prevailing conditions with respect to blood and blood safety. So with this COVID pandemic, we are talking about blood safety.
All right.
With this COVID pandemic, we are talking about making sure there's adequate amounts of blood to save lives.
Okay, then. So what's the program going to look like this Sunday? Are you guys marking it?
Yes, we are doing a lot.
Let's talk about it.
Yes. First of all, I need to tell you about the team once again. So the team is Safe Blood, Save Lives.
Okay.
And we have a slogan with give blood and make the world a healthier place. So in the past years, we always have a walk on the street. We have
like
ceremony rallies, yes. We have a lot of donor drives everywhere. We always try to have a very colorful event. But with what is happening right now, we can't do that.
Okay.
So on Sunday, we are going to have a live Zoom feeds.
Okay.
Blood donation services have been decentralized to some particular hospitals in this regard.
Right.
So we have put that on social media. We have been all over telling everybody to go to some particular centers.
Right.
E.g., starting from the Lagos Blood Transfusion Service Voluntary Donation Center at GH Lagos, General Hospital Alimosho, General Hospital Ikorodu, General Hospital Surulere, Maternal and Child Care, Child and Child Center at Amuwo Dolphin. We also have Abbey Road Health Center there. So you are encouraged to go to any of these centers to donate blood.
Right.
And when you get there, you will have to perform all COVID preventive measures, like use of face masks, wash your hands, observe social distancing. So all through that day, we are going to have Zoom live coverage.
So how can
all these centers?
So we can join the Zoom feeds as well?
Yes,
Sunday?
Yes, you can join. Please follow us on Twitter at Lagos BTS. The BTS is in capital letters, or on Instagram at Lagos State Blood Transfusion, or on Facebook at Lagos Blood Transfusion. You have the Zoom links there, the IDs and the password there, so you could follow us all through the day.
Okay.
It's going to really be an exciting event. We'll have Club 25 coming in to do a dance kit for us. We'll have donors coming to give their experience. We'll have recipients telling us of their experience. We'll have medical directors of hospitals. You have our wonderful partners, Red Cross, Trauma Care, IMA Health, Blood Plus. A lot of our partners are going to come up to tell us about all they've been doing to ensure that there's safe blood. And you are not going to lose anything from home on that day. Everybody will be involved.
All right, then. Lagos Traffic Radio, 96.1 FM. Let's begin to expand the conversation beyond the studios right now to have you also join us on 0809 912 0777. All right, that's 0809 912 0777. Now, do not forget, like we said, Primero bus broken down at Koshofe inwards K2, affecting those of you coming in from mile 12. It's pretty slow, but still moving. Structures activated to ensure that you can still move. All right, last report from Awotola says a broken down articulated vehicle at VIS intersection inwards Grammar School, and it's affecting movement around Ojodu. Okay then, so 0809 912 0777 is the numbers that you can reach us. You can also connect with us too on Facebook. That's Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Hello, good morning.
My name is Mrs. Lawal from Ikorodu.
Our regular Mrs. Lawal, how are you doing?
I'm fine. Thanks so much, Oga Victor, for all your support for us on this our road. Then let me be honest and be sincere with you. It seems your last man men are never on ground.
Why do you say that?
Yes, I've been on the road since 6:30 from Agri bus stop. And I'm just getting to Owode Lete now. I don't know why they will say it's from Odogun. It's a moving traffic. It is not a moving traffic. I can tell you that.
Okay, so from Owode, or is it from Agric that it's very, very slow?
In fact, right now, the backlog will have passed Agric. I came out through this Antikeni bus stop at Agric.
Okay.
And I've been on the road since 6:30.
Wow.
And I've not gotten to myself now. So why are they saying it's a moving traffic? It is from Odogun. It is not from Odogun, and there is no impediment on the road at all. That is number one.
All right.
Number two, this road that you have clamored for us to be done from my 12 to K2, how can it be realistic? Let us face the reality with a lot of things that we, the citizens have gone.
Yeah, but Ms. Lawa, they've started the road now.
Let me see, if I talk, I know what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm a daily user of the road.
Okay.
I spoke with Victoria during the week. I think it was on Monday or Tuesday. That your men at Ogolonto, when going home, they are there parking these private cars, loading garage. Somebody countered me. But let me tell you sincerely that since I reported that incident, these your men have moved their patrons downward to almost that government college.
Okay.
So it's a big fear now when we are coming. How can we be facing traffic when we are going? I've been in it since 6:30. I'm a human being. You can see what I'm losing.
I understand.
It's very annoying. Though we know you are working towards making this road, but how can they tell us that they will work on rehabilitation road between my 12 and K2 for 8 months? What are they doing? What are they going to be doing? Let us be realistic. Okay. I'm a regular caller and I'm a taxpayer of this Lagos State.
I understand.
And if I report anything, I know what I'm reporting.
Okay. All right.
The same thing is applying to Ogolonto. You cannot go to Ebute through Ogolonto again. You can never, unless you are using a truck now. You can't pass. We have to go through garage. Is it not annoying? We are really taking it kindly with this government, but they need to do something.
All right, Mrs. Lawal, thank you.
3-4 hours.
It's quite unfortunate, really, that you're having it so bad on the roads. But let's just some little patience required. I know that the K2 Koshofe one is one area which the government is moving in to try and see how they fix that. And so you're going to be having lots of inconveniences as a result of that, really, because that's the route that most of you ply. And if it's going to be fixed, there will be 1 or 2 slow downs that it will cause. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Victor. How are you?
Very good.
I want to speak with the doctor in the house.
Yeah, what's your name?
My name is Engineer Tayo Ajayi from Ikorodu.
Nice to hear from you, Engineer Tayo Ajayi. Go ahead.
Thank you. Now, I want to find out from the doctor, can somebody like me, who is about 65 years old, donate blood? Even though the last time I did my comprehensive medical, they said my PCV was 47.
Wow.
And at the same time, I want to find out whether, how long will the blood that I'm donating, how long will it come back to my system?
Okay, for it to be replenished.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Sir, did you just say you're 75?
No, 65.
65.
Okay, well, have you been donating blood before now?
I have never for once.
We won't take that blood from you, sir, until you see your doctor, your personal physician. We will give you a certificate of fitness.
But he says his PCV is 47.
Yes, there might be other things there. We do not know if he has hypertension, if he has a cardiac abnormality, diabetes mellitus.
I'm treating BP. I'm on drugs, on BP.
Oh.
Yes, you might be on drugs, but we still need your doctor to actually, to confirm, give you a good health check. At that age, many other things happen that we really do not know, and we will still not know that if you fill that form alone.
Okay. Now, secondly, doctor, I'm Victor.
Yes.
Hello, Victor.
I'm with you.
The last woman that spoke is actually saying the bitter truth. The traffic has extended to garage in Ikorodu.
Okay.
And now, yesterday, they clear one side. The whole of yesterday, they clear one side, and that's where they're going to be diverting. And the debris was left on the major road, causing traffic on my way coming back home. I left home 7 o'clock. I'm still now at Ajebule.
Okay.
It's frustrating.
Yeah.
Very frustrating.
I'm hoping that they will come to clear those debris any moment from now. But sorry for that kind of experience. Thank you so much, Ajayi, for joining the conversation. Let's see if we can take 1 or 2 traffic updates from our monitors. All right, then 0809-912-0777. Voluntary blood donation is our focus this morning. Talk to me. Hello there.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Matthew Yobala.
Matthew, please turn down the volume of that radio.
Hello?
Turn down the volume of that radio, Matthew.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay. I'm a regular user of the road, and I'm coming as well. I stay in Ebute, which I could not even fly Ebute road.
Okay, you know what, Matthew? We understand some of the challenges that you guys are going through that road. So I'm sure that most of you have spoken. It is documented. But let's just let's focus on the topic this morning. We're talking voluntary blood donation. You want to add your voice to it, or you have any questions for the guest? Hello?
No.
Okay, if you don't, let's allow those that have questions that relates to voluntary blood donation to join the conversation. Most of you that apply the Ikorodu route, I mean, the experience is not new. Most of you have been talking. We too have been talking on your behalf, and that's why construction are resumed on that road. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
All right, what's your name?
My name is Talabi.
Afalabi?
Talabi.
Oh, Talabi. All right, you need to speak up because your line is not very clear.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, it's much better. Talabi, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Lekki right now.
All right, what's your question?
I called earlier. No, I'm not asking any question. There was an accident, serious one on Third Mainland.
Oh.
I've been calling.
What part of Third Mainland Bridge?
Coming from Yanoworo to Adeniji, before you get to the Butemeta Junction.
Okay.
It was serious between Toyota Tundra and Corolla. So on my way, I stopped at passing to Ikoyi before climbing the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Those last man there, I told them immediately they moved back.
Okay.
This happened about 30 to 40 minutes ago. And I've been calling.
Okay.
Serious one. I'm sure by now, if they've not moved it, the traffic will have extended. Yanoworo.
All right. Thank you so much for supplying that information. We'll try and get in touch with our monitors there. Thank you. All right, control room, help us keep an eye on that. He says an accident on Third Mainland Bridge. Let's look at what's happening. And it says just by Butemeta Junction, inwards at Deniji.
Monitor Salah, please.
All right, Salah. All right, talk to me. What's happening?
What's happening presently is that Brewery, there's public works are doing some repair on a brewery.
Okay.
A brewery at the road axis. They are doing repair there presently. That place has been condoned off.
All right.
So, road users should now connect Costain and link their way towards Gomu Bridge or anywhere they are going. For now, they cannot use that area at all.
Okay, now let me get this very clear. Hold on.
Yeah.
Earlier on, we had a report that there was an accident at Eric Moore.
Eric Moore is so tight. Traffic is so tight there.
Yes, because there was an accident there, right?
I have my officers on ground there controlling traffic and diverting traffic.
Okay.
They cannot use the Brewery Road at all for now.
All right. Okay, so the alternate route from Abebe village cannot be used as well.
As well. They cannot come from Kosin, Abebe village, and they cannot as well use Eric Moore to connect Abebe village presently.
Okay.
And Eric Moore road is so busy.
All right, so where can they go through now? Last man monitor. Where can they go through?
Good. You have to use Bode Thomas to connect Ikmori.
Okay.
They use Bode Thomas to connect Ikmori. From Ikmori now, from Malaka, and they connect Kosin. And then they find their way out towards the bridge. They climb the Gamu Bridge.
All right.
Really, that is what they can do for now.
Okay then. All right. Thank you. All right. That's a report covering the corridor within that end around Surulere. It's pretty busy, he says. Earlier on, we heard of an impediment between two articulated vehicles by Eric Moore. But he even says alternate route through Abebe village cannot be accessed right now. So for those of you within that corridor, you're supposed to make use of Bode Thomas to Ikmori, bust out through Alaka, link up Costain, and then you can proceed to Igomu from that end. All right, let's begin to round this off this morning, madam.
Yes.
So what's your message to our people, really?
Well, for the message, I also need to inform the general public about the webinar
Yes.
that will also be holding on the 15th, that is on Monday.
On Monday, okay, you have a webinar?
Yes, we have a webinar, and the link is also on our social media handles.
Okay.
As I said earlier, at Lagos State BTS on Twitter.
At Lagos
BTS on Twitter.
All right.
At Lagos State Blood Transfusion on Instagram.
All right.
And at Lagos Transfusion on Facebook.
So people can join in from Sunday. What time on Sunday is the Zoom?
Well, the Zoom is by 9, that's the live feed, but on Monday is a webinar by 12 noon to
By 12
3.
noon.
So we have exciting topics like convalescent plasma donation in COVID-19 infection.
Okay.
So this is one of the things that we can use to treat very severe cases. We have blood safety in COVID-19. People have called with a lot of questions trying to ask about how safe it is for them to donate blood and how safe it is for them to be transfused with blood donated during this period.
Right.
We also have something about transfusion processes and protocols. And lastly, we are going to talk about how to keep the blood donation coming in despite this pandemic.
Okay, then for those who want to link up with you after this program, how can they reach you?
Yes, you can call me on 0806 920 7914 or 081519.
Let's take that again. The first one, 0806.
Yes, 920 7914.
All right.
Or 0815 19
96.
Yes.
All right. Dr. Shikimaya, it's always very, very nice having you in the studios. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
And we're hoping that at least by November, October, you would have reached the 200,000 unit blood donation mark. I hope we can achieve that.
Well. Okay. We are working towards it.
Okay, then. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you very much.
All right. So we have to go, but thank you so much. Fola Shadia Duremu has produced the program. Tayo Akone is our executive producer. Continue the conversation on our social media at Lagos Traffic 961, or you can follow me too on my own Twitter handle at Oteri Victor. Till tomorrow, this is Victor Oteri. Have a great day. Bye.